Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this May the 23rd, 2026. I'm hoping everybody had a great Saturday out there so far, but it's a great Saturday evening. I hope everybody continue to stay safe and well, and also enjoy the weather, because the only weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to be taking a look at the storm system moving across the country, your tropical weather outlook, and all in one frame here at the beginning of the forecast video. Also, we got your local forecast for your Sunday and Monday, the current watch and warning advisory map, also storm prediction center outlook for one area severe with thunderstorms and one day with just general thunderstorm, but any thunderstorm can become severe, so we'll mention that as well. And also take a look at the Columbia, South Carolina weather radar here in South Carolina. So if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe, also like these videos, and also share these videos, and let's continue to get the show on the road there, folks. Alright, you can see here we got a storm system here stretching from Florida to Georgia to the Carolinas through Virginia all the way up excuse me, up into Pennsylvania to over toward Maine, also over to Ottawa and Toronto, Canada. More activity over here across the northern Gulf from East Texas to Louisiana to Mississippi and Alabama, portion of Georgia, stretching up to Missouri, also Iowa, and also a little bit in towards the Great Lakes region up here across northwestern Wisconsin, also into portions of Lake Superior. Got a little bit of activity in western Texas. Got more activity trying to move into the northwestern U.S. Got more activity in the eastern Gulf, the eastern Pacific, stretching from the Hawaiian Chain Island towards Central America. You can see a little bit of activity across Central America, Mexico, Cuba, the Bahamas. You can see a little bit of activity flared up a little bit in the northwest Bahamas and across South Florida, also across Dominican Republic, Haiti, a little bit in Puerto Rico, across South America, and the Atlantic looks quiet, but you can see that pretty much of the Gulf is quiet, much of the Atlantic, Caribbean, and much of the western tropical Atlantic is quiet at this time. Alright, well, let's move on into your local forecast now. We're going to take a look at your Sunday forecast. They should roll out something like this here across the board. Alright, a little bit of shower activity and mixed precipitation in Washington State. Got thunderstorms and showers over here in portions of California, Nevada, Idaho, Wyoming, Colorado, Arizona. More from North Texas to Kansas to Nebraska to Iowa to Wisconsin. Across Mexico to Texas. Also along the Gulf Coast from Louisiana to Florida, down toward the Florida Keys, Atlantic coastal waters from Georgia all the way up to Pennsylvania, New York State, Ohio, to Indiana and Illinois. Got some flash flooding and heavy rain down here across portions of Louisiana and the Mississippi. Shower activity across Minnesota, stretching into Lake Superior. Then up here around Michigan. And then more activity across northern New York State to Massachusetts to Maine. And also the coastal waters and portions of New Brunswick areas as well. Otherwise, expect your high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Sunday. Alright, let's roll on into your Monday forecast now, and it should roll out something like this across the board. And you've seen the weather futures as well. We got warm front, cold front, low pressure system, and high pressure systems across the maps here as well. Here's your Monday forecast now. It should be shaping up to look something like this here. We got shower activity in portions of Washington, Oregon, Northwest California, Idaho, and Montana. You've got mixed precipitation in Washington, Oregon, Northern California, Northwestern Nevada, and also portions of northern Idaho. Got thunderstorms and showers from Wyoming to Utah to Arizona, New Mexico, Colorado, also down into Texas, Wyoming, you're included, East Texas to Arkansas to Kentucky to West Virginia, DC, Delaware, Atlantic coastal waters to the Carolinas, Georgia, Florida, northern Gulf. Some heavy rain, flash flooding over Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, Tennessee, and upstate South Carolina, southwestern North Carolina, and shower activity from New Jersey to Maine and New Brunswick areas as well. A little bit over portion of northern Michigan also. Otherwise, expect your high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Monday. Alright, let's take a look at your current watches, warning, advisory map with your locations across the nation. And it should roll out something like this here. Alright, we got some special weather statements over here in areas of Nevada, California. Hydro issues also in effect for Montana, Wyoming. There are thunderstorm warnings and watches are in effect for portion of West Oklahoma, north the Panhandle of Texas. Got some flash flood warnings and severe thunderstorm warnings over Texas. Got some areas of air quality alert for portion of Texas, flood watches and flood warnings in effect for southeast Texas over to Louisiana. We got more flood advisories over here in areas of Missouri and also northern Arkansas, and also over in South Carolina. Got some flood watches and flash flood warnings for portions of West Virginia and Ohio. Flood warnings continue in portion areas of Ohio, Indiana, southern Illinois, also Mississippi. And then we got some wind advisories for one county in northern Pennsylvania, and also areas of the tip there of New York State, especially with a statement for northern areas of New York State, Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine. Smoke rat advisories up here along the coastal waters around the Boston area down towards the the Outer Banks of North Carolina, and then again from Northern California to Washington State, around the Hawaiian Chain Islands, Southern Island. Got some wind advisories and some extreme southwestern Alaska. Got some storm warnings, smoke rat advisories there, and some flood watches in the southwest areas of Alaska. Alright, Storm Prediction Center outlook for day number 2, which is Sunday. We have a marginal risk over here from Colby to McCook to Sioux Falls City. General thunderstorm elsewhere across the board from North Dakota to California to Texas to Florida, Florida Keys, the Carolinas, up to Pennsylvania, Michigan. Tornado probability looks like this. Less than 2% all areas. Damaging winds 5%. Excuse me about that. And large hail pretty much 5%. This is where significant hail will occur over Nebraska, stretching to Iowa, and also southwestern areas of Minnesota. Alright, here's a look at day number 3, which is Monday, Memorial Day, coming up. General thunderstorm for portion of Washington State, Oregon, then again Idaho, Montana to Texas, to the Great Lakes region around Lake Superior, Lake Huron, also northern Michigan, Wisconsin to Texas, to areas of Virginia, DC to the Florida Keys. Just general thunderstorm, but cannot rule out a severe thunderstorm anywhere in that area. Alright, okay, now here's a look at the weather radar here in South Carolina. We got some heavy precipitation falling across just east of Orangeburg to Sumter to Camden to Lancaster to Cheraw, Florence, Darlington. Some heavy thunderstorms and some heavy rain. Got another cluster coming in from the southwestern southwestern portions of the state, from near Greenwood to Augusta, Aiken, Barnwell, Waltersboro, Hilton Head. You can see all that activity moving to the north and east. So it's going to be pretty a rainy evening across the Carolinas till that last batch moves through. Otherwise, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe if you have not. Like the video, share the video. We'll catch you back in the next one. So have a wonderful Saturday evening, folks. Take care. Also enjoy the weather, because the only weather you got.